Welcome viewers, or welcome back to anyone that's subscribed. We're at a different place today. First time I'd come here, and we had to come off the road there, down here, reverse up and then reverse in. Not too bad. But old mate says you don't try and go out that way, go up here and turn left to get out. I'm not sure if I should go around because this looks like it's going to be pretty tight. I'm going to go right. I'm not going to turn there. Oh, am I even going to be able to get around that bin? You know what? He told me to go straight, but I don't like the look of it. Oh, this might be wider than I think. I'm going to have to go right out here, otherwise I'm going to hit that bin. Oh yeah, we should be right. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room. We've got plenty of room. I tell you what, I am absolutely sweating my guts out. I don't know what way we need to go to get out of here. I don't know how you get out. I need to be up there. Fuck. Okay, no entry, so we have to go left. I'll go this way and have to go around the block, I guess. Today we are, like I said, at a new place. I hadn't been here before, Keysborough in Melbourne. And we just delivered to, not sure if you'll be able to see this sign, Petters manufacturing plant. Yeah, bought a whole load of steel. And I asked old mate, I said, what does all this shit get made into? And he took me over to these machines. It gets made into the coil suspension. And I'll tell you this right now, it was fucking hot in there. All this stuff that I bring down, it's already heat treated, so it's like extra super duper strong. But they had their coiler machines and they feed one of these rods in and it comes out fucking glowing red. Oh no. Is he coming down here? No, he's turning around. Yeah, it comes out glowing red and then goes through this roller and it spins it all up. It's it was pretty interesting. I had a bit of a look and a walk around. I don't know if they would have liked me taking a camera in there, so I didn't. But no, it looked pretty interesting. I mean, for those that do it all day, every day, probably not. No real story today. I just thought I'd tell you that I come down to Petters. I hadn't been down here to Keysborough before, or Keysborough, however you say it. I'm not real sure, like I said, how to get out of here. We're turning left and then we've got to go up that little laneway thing to get back onto the Monash Freeway. Had a breakdown in the truck. First and hopefully last. Light came on the other day and it was, I can't even remember what it was, but it was something about the AdBlue system. Let old mate go across, he's got a fucking wheelbarrow. You all right there, mate? I'm not going to run you over. Yeah, it came up, what did it say? So that's where I was. So I couldn't get out of there onto here. I had to go around the block. Anyway, it came up that the AdBlue system wasn't working. Now, for anyone that doesn't have, you know, a fucking diesel car that needs AdBlue, or is not a truck driver, AdBlue, or sometimes it's called DEF, the diesel exhaust fluid, it's just another fuel tank that you've got to use. It's a separate fuel tank with a different fuel, if you want to say, or an additive. You've got to put it in, and what it does, I mean, I'm not a whiz on it, but from what I know, or, you know, the little sort of bit I've read up on it, inside your exhaust system, it catches all the particulate matter, and then it uses this AdBlue to burn through the system, and it burns the AdBlue instead of diesel, and it burns off all the emissions. So instead of putting out, you know, your black soot, it burns this, and it's, you know, healthy for the environment or whatever. It's just a fucking another bullshit thing that the government says every vehicle that's after this model must have one, and it's another thing that they can tax you on. So they can put taxes onto this because it's sold from, you know, service stations and all that. And, you know, if something goes wrong, then you got to get it fixed. And bottom line, it's just fucking dog shit. So anyway, the light came up the other day. We had it booked in for Thursday. Obviously, I get back on a Thursday. We're going to take it around to Cummins, and it didn't make it to Thursday. I was in Sydney yesterday. In Sydney, unloaded, did my first drop, started coming down the road. I was all but empty, so I was very fucking light, and it's just derated itself. So it's just like the computer itself just goes, we're just gonna draw back the power. And I was on the flats, I'd get up to 100, barely, but yeah, as soon as there was even like a slight little slope, I was like doing 50 k's an hour, and I was, like I said, I was empty, so not good. It's not something that you could even, you know, just, oh yeah, we'll run it out till 30. No, you can't run it out till then. I mean, it'll probably end up damaging your engine if you did that, but, you know, it'd be like running your engine with no oil in it. You know, you could do it. Is it good for it? No. So, yeah, I got back to Newcastle relatively early yesterday, and instead of going to reload, I had to go and sit at Cummins for 5 hours. Yeah, you can't see my face, but I was not impressed. One thing good though, I don't need to worry about dropping it off on Thursday. So, not that that really matters. I do need to go and get a new tyre on the trailer. One of the tyres sort of getting a bit low on the tread, so we'll go and get a new tyre. So we still got to do something on Thursday when we get home, but yeah, when I went there, I said, oh, it's also making this little squealy noise, you know, but only when you're under load. And anyway, it was a bearing in one of the pulleys on the front of the engine, like that your fan belt runs on. It was just a bearing in one of those. They replaced one of those. And then they said, you've also got a leak from your turbo, your flange, where it hooks up to the either side of it. I don't know. Again, I'm not fucking super duper mechanic, but they just said you've got a leak from your turbo, from the flange where it joins on, probably to the exhaust. And I said, well, hey, come on, mate, you want to fucking get past me, or you want to get fucking behind me? You can't be right next to me when you got to merge. Can we get over again? Yes. Okay. So this is what people should do as well. I'll get back to my little story in a second. This is what people should do on the highway. Instead of that guy, he's already changed lanes twice. This is my lane. This lane So I'm not allowed in that lane because that's a no truck lane. The left lane sort of ends and then it reopens up and then it but this lane here, I'm going to follow this for another 38 kilometers, and this ends up being the left lane because the left lane closes and then there's another one that opens up, and the left lane closes and another one opens up, then the road divides, no trucks right lane. So this is my lane where in 38 kilometers I take a left exit. Traffic's flowing, I'm not impeding anyone. Just pick one lane. Pick your lane. He's changing lanes again. He has no fucking idea what he's doing. B-Truck. B-E-T-R-U-C. What a shit fucking number plate. I bet they're a fucking shit driver too. Yep, she looked like Mr. Miyagi's daughter. What was I saying? Oh, so you've got a leak from the flange on the side of the turbo. I said, whoa, hey, guys, shall we talk about what happened 2 Fridays ago? We bought this truck. It had a full engine rebuild. So the engine had been rebuilt. I'm not sure about the gearbox, but I know the engine had. Anyway, they said in 100,000 K's time, or whatever it was, you need to replace certain components to, you know, so you don't void the warranty. It got to that point of time, new turbo. There was nothing wrong with the old one, but it's just part of keeping the warranty. You fucking get rid of it, you get a new turbo. 2 Fridays ago, this got a brand new turbo. I bought it to Cummins and you put the fucking turbo on it. If it's got a leak from the turbo, you did it. I mean, obviously it was probably just something when they plugged it in, it told them on the diagnosis machine. I couldn't tell there was a leak. I couldn't hear one. I didn't notice anything. This doesn't have a turbo pressure gauge, so I wasn't noticing that it was losing boost pressure or anything like that. But man, I'll tell you what, I fucking hate AdBlue. I've run trucks without it, I've run trucks with it, and bottom line, they don't run any better when you've got it. It's just a fucking piece of shit. Now, to silence anyone that's going to say it, or just get your fucking computer remapped and just run it with water, or you can fucking piss in the tank. I know people that just piss in their fucking AdBlue tank, because all it is urea. Or ammonia, one of the two, I don't fucking know. But no, we're not doing that. The fine is fucking ridiculous. So we'll just still keep running it, but just the fact that you've got to have it. I'd rather a pre-emissions truck. I mean, yes, nice trucks are new, and new trucks are nice. I don't know, one of the two, or both. But pre-emissions trucks, old trucks, they get a thumbs up from me. Also, we came across the Monash at, I don't know what time it was, probably 10 o'clock. It was feral. It is currently 12:34. So we've missed peak hour. We're going back across the city to do we've got another delivery over the other side of the city. The reason I didn't do that delivery first is I am picking up from the same place I'm delivering to. So if I went and delivered that stuff first, I would have had to come over this side of the city and then go back to the same place. So cross over the city, drop this stuff off, and then go back, deliver, then go into the next door and do me pickup. So that's where we are. Like I said, no real story today. Just me having a sook that I had a breakdown and had to stand around for 5 hours instead of getting reloaded. Obviously, yeah, that put me back. But if we can, well, we're cruising. If we can get over to the other side of the city, get reloaded, and get out of here before 3, before peak hour afternoon, I will be quite happy. There was no need for him to change lanes that fucking close. And this guy's going to do it to him though. Yep. Welcome to Melbourne. Welcome to Melbourne. Welcome to the Monash. I fucking hate this place. That's it. Bye. If you got something to want me to do a story on, I've got other stuff, but oh man, I was hot back in that shed. He's just flipped that guy off, that black fucking Ford Focus, flipped that Toyota off. He's like, fuck you, man! Fuck you! Mate, there was no need for you to fucking speed up like that in the outside lane. Jesus Christ. How far ahead are you really? Not far. Bye now.